Web design is broken. That was a lot harder than it looked, and don't worry, it was a terrible pencil anyway. Today we are going to talk about how to win the game of websites. That is, how to actually make yourself stand out in the crowd online. This whole thing came around when I was giving a talk recently called Empower Your Website, Empower Your Business. What I was trying to do was help people understand that the difference between some of the most successful companies online and everyone else. What I did was talk people through how to delegate responsibility to their websites to get their websites working for them as a more effective member of their team. Not just being a shop front, but actually being a salesperson and a promotional person and things like that. When I asked the audience a few things that they want their websites to help them do, one of the things that got the biggest kind of consensus was stand out. They wanted their websites to help them stand out. We talked around this for a little bit, and we took some examples from what I consider to be standout websites that I've seen in and around the industry, and also that I've had the privilege of working with. One of the things that it dawned on me during that, which was so remarkably simple, so unimaginably obvious, was what I think is the real key to winning this game of websites. You ready for this? Make your website more useful than the competition's. That's it. Make your website more useful than the guy next door, than the big multinational player. How do you do this? Well, it's pretty simple. Give people more content than anyone else is really willing to do. Some of the most remarkable websites stand out not because they're winning awards for some fantastic cutting edge design, but because they are just way more useful than the next guys. Look at it like this, Amazon, at its core, is an e-commerce website. But it is way more useful. Why? Because they stock way more products. They go to the ends of the earth to make a product ecosystem. That means that you can buy literally everything from A to Z on a much smaller scale. For you, as a smaller business, as a medium-sized business, you've got to remember that people are going to your website not because it looks great, but because they've got questions they need answering. They've got problems that they want to try to solve. They've got symptoms that they need to identify. So you've got an opportunity as a business to give people more information than your competition is willing to. And that will make your website more useful than the competition. And that is how you win the game of websites. My name is Aaron Taylor. I'm helping you to make better decisions and have better conversations when you're buying a website. Till next time.